All right, welcome back, YouTube. Hope you're doing well. We have traveled quite the distance to come over to this place, Surimoe. We are kind of in the middle of nowhere, to be honest. There's this whole picture of the mountain that we can see. We didn't cross the mountain to get here, but we did go pretty far by bus. But Surimoe, or why we came to this specific location, is because it is one of the top quality restaurants for Hanjeongshik. Hanjeongshik is a style of old style Korean restaurant or Korean eating, where you have like kind of smallish one main dish with like 20, 30, up to 100 different side dishes. It's a very inclusive meal that I guess only the emperors would used to eat, because I think back in the day no one could really just afford this kind of dining. But we found one in Gyeongju. They're everywhere. You can find this kind of style of Hanjeongshik restaurant anywhere, but this one is highly recommended, and taking a bit of a hike to go over there. Let me turn you guys around. You can see the restaurant in the background here. Not easy to get to this place. But the owner of this restaurant, actually, she's the owner of another restaurant for galbijjim. So the galbijjim was delicious. Well, I'm sure this place is gonna be delicious. Let's go in. We are inside the restaurant, but this really doesn't feel like a restaurant. This honestly just feels like a home. Aside from like the POS and all of that, this place is super cool. Wow. And then take off our shoes. No shoes. Wow. That's our little view from the window. Nice. All right, YouTube, here we have the menu. This menu is not super special in any way, but I wanted to explain how this works. So the lowest price is 35,000, and as I said earlier, you kind of get a variety of different dishes, as you guys can see. And then the price only goes up about 10 or 25 each time, with inclusion of more dishes. So 55, obviously more dishes. So if we jump all the way to the 100, this one has the most amount of dishes, but obviously you're paying top dollar. And then they have a little thing for drinks. Right. Today we're going to go for the 55. This one seems like the best one. There's a variety of meats, veggies, and fish. All right, YouTube, we're just walking around now. As I said earlier, if you didn't go inside or didn't know, or maybe we're just walking by this place, you just assume that it's just someone's living space. Maybe. Whew. This is a really super cool atmosphere. Now, as I said before, there are a lot of Hanjeongshik, but I think this one definitely is one of the best ones to visit too, just simply because you're like surrounded by the mountain. Definitely gives it that nice little extra touch for feeling like eating like one of the emperors. Oh, I do want to let you guys know though, we got lucky. Supposed to actually make a reservation, but I guess they didn't have a lot of people coming in today. It is a Wednesday, so it is kind of nice. But if you guys do choose to come to Surimoe, I do recommend getting that nice reservation so you don't have to worry about it. All right, let's go back inside and wait for our food. All right, so here we have the potato soup. Not very big, but then we have the 9 platter. I wish I remember the name, but yeah, we have 9 different ingredients, and I assume we make a little wrap with the center there with a little bit of that, maybe mustard sauce? We'll see. All right, let's try a little bit of the soup. That is fantastic. Oh,
You can really just taste pumpkin. Like, it feels like they just kind of straight up squashed the pumpkin in there and they didn't add anything else. Like, they managed to extract a perfect amount of pumpkin. Oh, it's very rich and thick. Oh, almost looks like gold. It's really good. Oh, so nice. All right, so as I said earlier, we have our 9 different ingredients. This one I believe is egg. And then we have some noodles. Not noodle. Radish. Very finely chopped radish. Cucumber. God, I want to know how they get it to cut like this, because this is super thin. This is mushroom. Yeah, it's mushroom. Kind of mushroom. Some carrots. Some lettuce. This one is probably zucchini, I assume. Yeah, zucchini. And a little bit of meat. Some sogogi. And then we're going to get a little bit of some sauce, which I'm still not sure. Oh, it is a mustard sauce. Okay. Give you the tiniest spoon in the world. Get a little bit more. Okay. All right, and just like we do at samgyeopsal, and some, I'm gonna eat it all in one bite. All right, let's try. Okay. Very nice mix of flavors. I think maybe I put a little too much mustard, but I like the mustard taste. The only thing that really stood out to me though was the mushroom. The mushroom had the strongest flavor out of all of that. And then whatever this pastry is, I'm not sure, is very, very, very soft. Almost kind of feels like a crepe. It's kind of the same texture if you had a crepe before. Very delicious, but obviously it's not a very big platter, so just maybe get 2 more bites out of it, and then that's it. But very good, very, very nice. All right, here we have our third dish, gamjakguksu. We have some yukjeon, some like meat, kind of like the pajeon, very similar. We have some tteokgui, which is like a kind of vegetable, but I guess they fried it. Some shrimp, bulgogi, and some mushroom stew, which absolutely looks very delicious. I do like that they closed the door for some privacy, which is kind of nice. That's very, very good. Just ordered some wonju as well, which is traditional Korean soju. Very excited to try that. And yeah, let's dig in. I try a little bit of wonju first. Wow, that's so good. Oh, that is some sweet alcohol. Okay, nice. All right, first our old style gamjakguksu. A little bit of raspberry first. All right. So you give this a little mix and then a little bit of taste. Not my style. It is quite literally, the noodles are made of potato. They're not like regular native. I thought these would be regular noodles, but no, they're actually potato noodles in a kind of potato sauce, or broth, I should say. It is served cold as well. All right, let's try some of the bulgogi. Bulgogi can never go wrong, right? Yep. That is delicious. I'm very curious about this tteok kui. I've never had tteok before. It kind of looks like jeju, to be honest. It's a very unique taste. I don't quite love it, but I also don't quite hate it. The spiciness that they have on there is very good. Honestly, it kind of reminds me of Mexican candy a little bit. When I have some Mexican candy at home, it has that like chile flavor, the little mix of sweetness. Very good, but so. Next, we're going to try some of the john, a little bit of salad. That. Oh, that's really good. Oh, that's nice. The salad and the yukjeon is so good. I'm gonna try some of these mushrooms. Oh, there's some glass noodles in there as well. What else can I say except very strong mushroom flavor? I'm gonna say it's not my thing. I like mushrooms, but in a certain setting. Mushrooms are good. They can be delicious with any kind of meal. I think just eating mushrooms though is a little far for me, meaning not my style, but the broth is very nice that it's cooked in, it's very delicious. That being said though, it is just mushrooms, so, you know. Anyways, so far, pretty good, pretty happy. YouTube, we got our next meals. We have the classic japchae, a little seaweed bop, seaweed rice. The rice is very hard to kind of see because it is a heavily mixed grain rice. And then over here we have some chicken cooked with garlic and a kind of soy sauce, no oil, no grease. And then here we have seasoned spicy kachami, or flat fish with a couple onions and things like that. All looks super good. Let's try it out. All right, let's try this rice seaweed bop. The seaweed looks very intricate, like they just kind of hand carved it. Let's see if you can find it. Yeah, that's the rice. As one might expect, it is just rice. The seaweed doesn't actually come through a lot. It is really soft, like super soft. Rice is also soft too. For a mixed grain rice, I thought it'd be a little, well, grainy, but it is very, 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 very soft. Not bad, but I would like to probably eat this with like something on the side, you know. Maybe I should have had the chicken with it or something. Speaking of, let's get a big old bite of this boy. The softest chicken I've ever had. The flavor is pretty good. Definitely have that ganjang and the garlic there. But it's interesting. If she didn't tell me that was chicken, I might have actually had a hard time figuring that out. It's very interesting way of cooking it. I assume that you boiled the chicken. It was very good. It was very, very, very nice. All right, it's time for the japchae. For those of you who don't know, japchae is just glass noodles with a variety of different vegetables like mushrooms, spinach, onion. I think every japchae is different depending on how one family makes it or another, and a little bit of sogogi, a little bit of beef. but this is a super pain to make. Japchae is not easy to make. It looks simple because it's just like mixed together vegetables with noodles, but you have to cook each ingredient separately and then mix it all together in the end, which makes it super annoying to make, but it is delicious. I think you can always tell if a restaurant's going to be good if the japchae is good. This place japchae, very nice. It's nice and warm. That's what I like to eat. Some places will give you cold japchae and it's just like, no, it's not good. It's not good at all. It should also be known that japchae is not eaten every day. Japchae is usually made for events, like Chuseok, Odar, things like that. Or, I mean, I guess someone could make it any day. It doesn't have to be a special event, but as I said, it is not an easy dish to make. So usually for those events, families will make japchae. It's very good, very good. All the food so far is so good. You might notice I'm not reviewing the fish. Still can't eat fish, but what I've seen, fish is very good. So if you're a fish lover, good. Two, we have the last sets of dishes. We have galbi-jjim to the right, which is probably going to taste amazing. Some potato, fish, I'm not sure which fish exactly. Zucchini, this plant, we still don't know what plant this is, but it comes from, or vegetable comes from Jeju. Kimchi, seaweed, eggplant, plum, a little bit of rice. All looks super good. All right, you two, let's get started and try everything out. All right. First, let's try the side dishes. My favorite, the gamja. Gamja side dish is always fantastic. A little bit of rice. Oh yeah, that's good. Some of the plum. I've never had like kimchi plum before. That is a wild flavor. That is very sour, like pickled plum. It's a little bit of spice to it. Kind of my same reference as earlier as like Mexican candy. Very similar taste. Try some of the eggplant. No, surprisingly better than I thought. All right, let's try this Jeju vegetable, whatever this is. I don't really know what to describe that as, to be honest. It just tastes... It's got like almost no taste. It's very, I don't know. It's not bad, it's not good. All right, now, the highlights. The Hwang galbi-jjim. Oh, look at that. Look how thick it is. All right, put that in there. Oh, let's give it a bite. Oh, that's some soft. That is some soft galbi. That is very nice. That's very, very, very good. Oh, let's get another bite. I mean, I guess it only makes sense that galbi-jjim is delicious. The lady that owns this restaurant also owns a galbijim restaurant, which was also absolutely fantastic. The name of that restaurant was called Hanchon. It's in Hwangil-Angir. Very delicious. Highly recommend. If you're going to go for some galbijim, definitely recommend going there because it's also really good. We're going to pound through this meal and I'll see you guys for dessert. All right. Dessert can be changed, by the way. It depends. It depends on the season. But yeah, let's try the shike first. I like shike. Shike is always good. Oh, it's a very not sweet shike. I mean, it's still sweet, but less sweet than normal shike. It actually feels more maybe what a traditional shike would be. It's very good. I do wish it was colder. That's the only thing. But yeah, I mean, it's still good. Let's try this yuja stick jelly. I like no taste. I mean, it's nice. It's got a nice mouth feel, but I think it was supposed to be sweet, but I think the watermelon kind of killed a lot of the flavor that I had. I don't know. It tasted nice. Yes, I couldn't really taste anything outside of the mouthfeel. I was really trying. I don't know. The shike is very nice though. I do like the shike. And you can kind of tell it might be hard to see on the camera. I don't know if I can face you guys. It kind of looks like, at the bottom it kind of looks like a powdery green tea almost. But obviously it's not green tea, it is shike. So I'm curious about the ingredients they used to make this one. That was very nice. Well, then that being said, we have finished our 15-course meal. It was so-so. I don't know if it's this place in particular or the specific foods they had, but there were some bangers. Like the first plate that we had, the 9-item plate or whatever, that was really good. So it was a really good start to the meal. But about like the 6th or 7th dish in, there were some things that were like, I don't know, just kind of like didn't stand out in any particular way. The galbijim, very good, but I mean, galbijim is almost impossible to not be good. It's just amazing. Bulgogi is the same way. Bulgogi was so good, but I mean, again, it's impossible to not be good. Japchae was very nice. The shike was very good. Everything else just kind of was, I don't know, not that great. I love the liquor. The wonju was good. That was good. This is good stuff. We learned that they don't make the soju here or the wonju. They actually get it from somewhere else, but we can't buy that alcohol. I guess they have an exclusive like contract or whatever, which is a shame because this is really, really good alcohol. It's very sweet. Well, not super sweet. It's still got a little kick. It's sweet, kind of got a syrupy texture, but very easy to drink. Super easy to drink. And I can only want to drink this with like some beef or something. It is quite strong. It is very, very strong. And yeah, that's it. That's it for Surimoe. I definitely recommend coming to this kind of place, whether it's Surimoe or another Hanjongshik. Another Hanjongshik could be better. I don't know. At least once. But in my opinion, I think after one time, it's not worth it. For 55,000, I'd rather go just eat some beef or something like that. I think it was pretty good for the experience. But outside of that, might as well just go get some samgyeopsal or something. I don't know. Whatever you feel like eating. But that's all the food. We're done. If you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys kind of learned a little bit about the Korean culture of, traditional food eating. Once again, it's called Hanjongshik. This restaurant is called Surimoe. Surimoe. It's not close though. If you guys want to try to come here, it's a little far. So I do recommend either driving here, or if you can't drive, take the bus like I did. You can be driving a little bit more than an hour or so, and try to reserve. Try to reserve if you can. But that'll be all for today, YouTube. Hope you guys enjoyed the video as always, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.